On behalf of Miss Shantae Taylor. Miss Taylor, if you are present, can you please unmute and state your name for the record?
How you doing? Shantae Taylor, I'm a male.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry,
There you are.
sir.
He's one plus Nord. There we go. Okay.
How you doing, Mr. Simpson? Long time no see.
I was gonna say, how you doing?
All right, brother.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Why we have you here? You still owe money?
That's what I know. It's been. I thought it was over with after they told me to do the probation. I couldn't afford to pay the fees then. That was years and years ago. So I'm gonna go get my license and stuff. They told me this, so they postponed my stuff with my license all the way out to June 8th. Told me to just take care of my business with you. Take my test to get my license and come back talk to you.
You're actually gonna get a license?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna get it. I gotta pay 2 clearances. Actually. After all this time, 2 clearances.
He's gonna be able to drive.
Yes, I will be eligible to drive finally.
So he is eligible to drive, really, like legally drive.
Yes, I got to go down there. I got to go downtown to Ipsy and then over to Whitaker to pay a $45 ticket. I mean, a $45 clearance and another $45 clearance. I've been waiting a Thursday when I get paid so I can go take care of it.
What have you been doing with yourself in between now?
Oh man, I got 5 kids I've been raising and just been working on it all. Not on it all. Well, I've been working for the past 5-6 years. Just my mom, Erlene Taylor, she just passed March 1st, so buried her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're staying out of trouble.
Oh yes, sir. Look at my record. Check me out.
We're always in trouble.
I haven't listened. I haven't caught a felony, and I gave up on felonies and trying to be a entrepreneur years ago when you made me stand up and apologize in front of my mom in court. That was over 15 years ago.
And that's who you had to apologize to. You remember that?
I remember that. You just came and joined the gang up here, and I remember. He said, "Man, young man, stand up and turn around and apologize to your mom before I give you this probation." Yeah.
That was a long time ago. Well,
yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm glad you're doing well.
Thank you, sir.
It's good to see you. And the thing is, what's good to see is that you got a plan, that you were trying to do something, but you can't do it because that's how this stuff just continues to haunt you.
Right.
So you only owe $280 on this. How do you plan on getting that paid?
Well, actually, I guess I'm gonna have to break it down in lump sums to get it paid, but I get paid once a week and stuff. So I work out here in Ann Arbor. The point is not paying it, it's when I'm going to pay it. I'm trying to pay it quick as possible. So this week I'm going to take care of my tickets and stuff, the ticket fees and stuff, and then get you knocked down. I got to knock the totem pole down. But it's going to get paid. I have no choice. I don't want no problems with you.
I don't know what that means. I understand what you mean. You don't want me to come back here, young man. I'm happy you're doing well, and that you're raising your kids like you should.
Thank you.
And that you're trying to get everything straight. That you're trying to get your license and move on. And how dare I, although I stood in your way before to try to get you right, how dare I try to stand in your way at this point? So that right. $280, I'm waiving that entire balance. You're all set with us.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
God bless you, man.
And you take care of yourself.
You too.
Don't be coming back up in here because see, I remember
I'm not.
Everything. All right.
I know. I know. You have a blessed day.
You do the same. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I really think I love when you wear yellow. I feel like it brightens you.
You have a good day.
Everybody gonna try to butter me up. That was the last nice thing I'm doing. I'm done. Nothing else. Court calls the case. People versus Alicia Daniels.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Alicia Daniels. I think I got a couple cases now, Judge, where you can do something mean to make up for all the niceness.
To counteract.
Yes, Judge.
Because you're right. I feel all out of balance.
Right. These might be some cases to help you out, Judge.
All right.
Ms. Daniels, if you're present, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Nope, not here. Bench warrant.
Thank you, Judge.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $7,500. I'll give a 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll call this case People versus Anthony Ford.
Attorney Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Anthony Ford. Mr. Ford, if you are present, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Anthony Ford.
Yep, there he is. Okay, so are you driving right now? Because I got to have you pull over.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to be stationary. I'll pass it. You got to get yourself stationary before we can deal with it, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll pass your case.
Thank you, Judge.
I only have Ford as a recall. Court recalls the case People versus Anthony Ford. He was the one that was driving.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, if you can unmute, turn your camera on, and state your name for the record.
I'm still driving.
You're still driving? What?
He
How
needs
long
you
does
to
it take
pull
you to
over.
pull over?
I'm pulling over literally in 2 minutes.
Okay, then here's what I'm going to do.
Go ahead.
This is my last case in this block, so I was trying to get off the bench.
Your Honor, I literally 2 minutes. I'm right here pulling into my daughter's physical
All right,
therapy.
we'll wait. All right, we'll wait.
Literally.
Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
No, you're not.
I assumed he had pulled over. I guess he's trying to get his daughter to physical therapy, Judge. I apologize.
Okay, all right.
I was running late. I apologize too.
What calls the case? People versus Caitlin Ogden.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Brian J. Craig on behalf of Miss Caitlin Ogden. Ma'am, please unmute yourself and state your full name for the record, please.
Caitlin Shea Ogden.
Thank you.
Teresa Blair on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Ms. Ogden is scheduled before the court today for a violation of probation hearing. Ms. Ogden is in violation of her probation, given that she has failed to report to probation following her sentencing. She owes a balance of $1,275 and has made no payments to the court. She failed to drug test weekly as the court ordered. She failed to complete a substance abuse assessment within 10 days or provide proof of a substance abuse treatment program. She failed to obtain her GED. She failed to sign her probation order. She also, Your Honor, has outstanding warrants at the 23rd District Court and 27th District Court. Probation is recommending that she be remanded to serve 365 days in jail with credit for 5 days served to serve the balance and to report to the Washtenaw County Jail by 6 p.m. That she complete the in-jail Dawn Farm program, waive remaining terms, accept the financial obligations, and discharge from probation without improvement.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a clear instance of my client failing to thrive or even take off to do any of the requirements as set
That's
forth by
not
the probation.
true. That is
Ms. Ogden, just allow me to advocate on your behalf. These are serious allegations, Your Honor. And my client acknowledges that there are many factors, if not all, that she has failed to thrive on and take off in regards to your requirements. We're asking the court at this time to allow my client the opportunity not to be exposed to the full maximum penalty of the 365. This has certainly brought to her attention the need to begin doing the very minimum in terms of bringing herself into compliance before your court. She has indicated to me that she has taken steps to begin the process of obtaining her GED. This is low-hanging fruit in terms of what is required of her to do. But we're asking the court to suspend the 365, allow her to serve a shorter jail term, to allow her to continue on probation and allow her to prove to herself, or prove to both herself and to this court, that she is capable and competent and will follow through with your orders. We understand it's been many months since you've imposed this sentence. By my calculations, we're almost at 9 months. So I asked the court for that consideration and compassion towards my client in regards to her situation. And Ms. Ogden, if there's anything I have not articulated in terms of what you have done in this probation-related case, please let the court know succinctly and us in this matter. Thank you.
I know. I just need a second.
And Your Honor, from probation stance, the reason probation was providing a jail recommendation, I had concerns given her just drop off from probation and her failing to test that there may have been continued drug problems.
That's not continued drug
Ms.
problems.
Ogden, do not interrupt. Just allow her to state her position.
And that was the concern before probation stance, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my client is obviously very emotionally distraught at this news in terms of when I delivered it to her in terms of the proposed recommendation. And she, I believe at this stage, understands the seriousness of what is before her. And we're asking just for an opportunity for her to attempt to redirect this ship while on probation, because to use the metaphor, it's never left the harbor, because at this stage, she needs, in terms of, to take the very minimum steps to do what this court has asked of her. So we're asking for that opportunity.
I mean, I think what needs to be remembered is this started out as a felony, was reduced to a misdemeanor, and I remember taking the plea. And one of the reasons they had done that the way they did it is because during a certain circumstance with this defendant, where she resided in the drug courts, and they purposely made sure, because it was a one case, that it was going to come before me on the plea form, which is very unusual for me. I added to the plea form that she needed treatment. We added that to the plea. She accepts that offer and then did nothing. Nothing. I mean, I would like to even be able to say, well, at least she did X. I have nothing at all.
Your Honor, when I was going through everything done, I was doing everything fine. And then somehow everything got a mess, and like everything was falling apart. Like I lost my car, I ended up losing my job, and like I've been building everything back together piece by piece. And I am so sorry that I did not do what I was supposed to do then, but I didn't have the money. I had to make sure that they wanted me to make payments, and I was scared to make that payment because then I wouldn't have a roof over my children's head. And I felt like it was wrong, but like, I'm just asking you, like, please just give me another chance to do everything, because I don't want to lose my babies, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I can do it. I just needed to get it together, and I got it together, and now I feel like it's too late, but I know that I can do it, and I'm just asking you, please, just for one more chance, just to show you that I won't let you down, and that I can do it.
Ma'am, I don't. To be honest with you, the money was the least of my worries. I run into folks that have issues with money all the time.
I know it was the
Other
program.
things,
I can
other
enroll in.
things. Go ahead.
I'll let you finish.
Ms. Ogden, those are the exact words that came out of my mouth yesterday. That's the lowest in terms of concerns. The others are much
Guidance
higher.
center, I can enroll into the guidance center. It's right here for an outpatient program. Like, I didn't have like a way, I didn't have the card, but I have everything in order now. And I already knew I messed it up. So I was waiting for the court date just to tell them, like, I'm doing it all and I can do it all. I don't think I'd be going to jail and away from my kids for years. Really gonna, how can I get it that it's my fault? I'm the reason why I'm here right now, but I just need another chance. I know I don't deserve it, but like, I swear.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, you've got,
make you look
you
stupid.
got warrant. You've done nothing here. Nothing.
I cleared up Taylor's warrant.
Don't interrupt. Ms. Ogden, don't interrupt. Let the judge, Ms. Ogden, stop interrupting. Let him make a point. He's trying to work through this with you in terms of rendering a decision.
You've got, which warrant did you say you took care of?
Your Honor, there's two matters, Taylor and Riverview.
Yeah, but Ms. Ogden, unmute and tell me which warrant you're saying you took care of. I can't hear you, Ms. Ogden, because you're muted.
I missed the court. I took care of Taylor's, and then I missed the court date for that. And then I talked to the probation officer. I'm supposed to call back up there today, and she's supposed to speak with me to clear it out to set me a new court date. And then Riverviews, they tried to say that it was for my daughter not going to school. Every time, Your Honor, that she's missed school, it was for a dentist appointment or doctor's appointments. And for the ENT, because she had fluid in her ear, she had to have surgery in it. And like, I have, like, I can get a fax number and fax all that over to you. Like, that wasn't.
Miss Ogden, okay, so there's two matters, Your Honor.
Yes, but I can clear them up today. Like, it's.
They have not been.
Ms. Ogden, Ms. Ogden. If I sent you for a drug test today, is that going to come back clean? You better be honest with me. Is that going to come back clean?
There's marijuana in my system.
Yeah, you're using.
But they told me that if I got my med card, I would be able to.
Miss Ogden, we discussed this.
Yes, I know.
You were
the
court asked, Miss Ogden.
But the court's the one who told me that if I was to get a medical card, that I would be able not to get in trouble from Washtenaw County. That's what the lady told me. She said if I wanted to not get in trouble for it, to get the card, and I couldn't get in trouble. I know, but it's a part of probation.
Yes.
But I would drop every day.
Ogden,
like, flush it out now. And
hold on, Miss
Ogden.
Ogden. Your Honor, this is the asking for permission after the fact. I believe she has the card, but has not submitted it to community corrections.
I'm reading right now from the magistrate's form.
Right.
Because it was a drug case, and it's to be no possession of any illegal drugs, alcohol, or marijuana.
Correct.
But I haven't.
Is that the only thing that's going to show up?
Yes, Your Honor. Only thing. Only thing. You can have my blood. You can have my hair. Like, you can. Yeah, like, I swear.
And the problem is, I can't find now one thing. I don't even see that you tried. I mean, there are folks, I'm sure, on this screen that have had difficulties. They talk to probation and they work through it by the time it even gets to me. And you did nothing.
I did try. And then I left a voicemail on the probation officer's phone and was wanting her to call me back. And that was forever ago. I've called her multiple times to talk about it before I came here.
Wait,
Your Honor, I can tell you.
Ms. Valero, you go ahead.
Yeah, Your Honor, I can tell you that there was a returned call to her. A message was left. trying to get her back into compliance regarding getting her order, reporting, and payments. And she was advised to contact us ASAP.
And I contacted you ASAP. I've called there's voicemails on there that I have left. It's not that I didn't try. I tried. I was terrified too because I know somehow I messed it up. And that's why I was scared.
Ms. Blair, when was that call?
That was back in July, Your Honor.
When she called me. No, there was also when I called her back, it was after that.
Ms. Ogden, that is at the onset of this case.
Okay, I understand. All right.
Right, we understand, and we're just trying to walk through what we can point to that has been some level of progress or success. And I think the only thing we've heard thus far is you've made an attempt to get into a GED program because now you realize the seriousness.
I don't even know.
And then I got into the guidance center. I got into the guidance center too in the beginning too. And I had to do an assessment thing. And then they wanted to drug test me and all kinds of stuff. I was doing that too. And then I knew I messed it up, probation. So, but I can get proof of all that. Like,
where are you getting, ma'am? Today's the day. So you're telling me you can get proof of all this, but today's the day.
I know. I know.
And my question to you is, where are you enrolled to get a GED?
Asher.
Did you send anything regarding that enrollment to probation?
No, I haven't sent nothing.
Why not?
Because I didn't know if I was still going or not. I've called the lady, Your Honor, and it wasn't just in July. I've left a voicemail on her phone asking her to call me back. And then she called me and then I called her back. I've even went on the online thing to try to fill it out too, on the court thing. Like, it's not like I don't know.
Anything else before the court imposes sentence?
Your Honor, I would just ask that you consider the initial premise that a shorter jail term would be appropriate. I think we've brought her attention to the seriousness of what's going on. I think that would be an opportunity. I don't want to set up for failure, but a shorter jail term, I think, would certainly impart upon her the seriousness of what's going on with this case.
Or just another chance.
No.
You know, time and time again, I realize that we give people certain tasks to do, and sometimes life interferes. And as I said, there are probably some here. We've had some earlier today. And if somebody's making some effort to do something, even though they may not contact probation, they've got proof that they've done something to try and either rectify the problem or do whatever within their means. This is one of those rare cases I come across where I have nothing. I have nothing that I can point to say this defendant tried to do something that since June, when I imposed sentence in this case, June 23rd, that she tried to do something. Nothing. Bad fact of the matter is that when she was originally charged with the felony, everybody, defense counsel, everybody was trying to work with her to try to set an appropriate course that she could follow. And there were extensive conversations between counsel and then with the court and an understanding of where this defendant needed to go. And she did nothing.
That's not true.
Your Honor, Ms. Ogden, it's of no It's futile to continue to argue the point. We've covered it multiple times. Do not argue with the judge.
I'm not arguing with him. I'm not that stupid.
Then tell me what, okay, you just said I was lying and not telling the truth. Tell me what was untrue about what I said, Miss Ogden.
No, I'm saying like I did try, Your Honor.
You just told me as I was going through, that's not true. Tell me what I said that was not true.
No, I'm sorry. Everything you said was true, but I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
So Miss Ogden, put the shovel down. Stop digging the hole.
I know. I'm
Stop.
scared.
Just done. Because you really haven't done anything. You've apparently gone through life talking your way out of everything. You've run into the wrong judge. I'm done. It is the sentence of the court. Sentence this defendant 365 days, Washington County Jail. I will give her credit for the 5 days that she served. I will order at this time the defendant is to serve the balance. I will further order that the defendant is to report to the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today, sharp. If she is there at 6:01, a bench warrant will issue. She will then be picked up and held without bond. She is to complete the in-jail Dawn Farm program. I will waive any additional terms except her financial obligations and discharge her from probation without improvement. With reference to the sentencing, and I'm only doing this in deference to counsel, if the defendant does turn herself in timely, the court will at some point reconsider the time on her sentence. If
Thank
it
you.
turns out that the defendant does not turn herself in timely and or is picked up on the warrant that will issue, then she will do the entirety of the 365. So now she has another choice to make whether she wants to follow the court's instructions or not.
Very good, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll relay that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the people versus Brian Gerard.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Gerard. Mr. Gerard, if you are present, please unmute.
Brian Gerard.
Thank you, Judge. I reached out to Mr. Gerard via the contact numbers we had here and via email. We did not speak on this file. I have seen the recommendation from probation. I believe it is recommending jail time in this file due to Mr. Gerard's failure to comply with.
Well, he served 207 days
Okay.
already. So the recommendation that I have is 365 days, credit to 207, balance suspended,
Yes, Judge.
plus fine costs and restitution.
Oh, okay, yes, Judge, I see that. I'm prepared to move forward, but I don't know if Mr. Gerard was going to be wanting a new date since he had not contacted our office and responded to my message.
I've contacted your office. I've left messages. I've
Really?
Yeah.
Same way you did for your PSI, where you failed 3 times doing that?
I thought I did my PSI.
Yeah, like you probably thought you contacted your attorney. I don't really need to have a recommendation. If he actually wants to cooperate with the attorneys and there's something that he can put forth, then I don't mind adjourning it out for that purpose. But I don't want to come back here where he's just going to say the attorney didn't contact me when it seems he cannot pick up a phone and contact anybody.
Mr. Gerard, do you want to go forward today, or would you like a chance to talk to our office?
I don't know. Am I going to jail?
That's up to the judge. But
I mean, I don't know what more I have to do. I've gone in there, signed my paperwork. I've signed a
Mr. Gerard, Mr. Gerard, the judge just wants to know, do you want to move forward today, or would you like an adjournment to talk to my office?
I'd like to talk to your office.
Okay, thank you. Judge, if we could have.
If
the
he
name-
comes back here, because he's missed his PSI 3 times. And I'm actually shocked. Miss Polera sometimes can be a saint because that she's not recommending the full amount of time.
Crossed my mind.
I know it did. I know it did. And then he comes here and says he's contacted the attorneys and the attorneys haven't been in contact. I'll adjourn it out. But if he comes back here and he has not contacted counsel's office and has not, I can answer your question, Mr. Gerard, as to whether or not there'll be jail. Absolutely. Thank you.
May 11th, Judge.
Yes, May 11th, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Court calls the case. People versus Joanne Januska.
Thank you, Judge. Attorney Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Joanne Januska. Ms. Januska, please unmute and state your name for the record, please.
Joanne Januska, present.
There
Do
she
you
is.
have video, ma'am?
I'm trying to get it. There it is.
Thank you very much. Your Honor, I have had a chance to speak to Ms. Januska. We did discuss the recommendation in this case. Ms. Januska, like my first client in this block, did have a issue with the sober link. I discussed with her that it was going to be switched to a scram tether per the recommendation, I believe. She indicated that she has rheumatoid arthritis and she was concerned about wearing a scram tether given her arthritic condition of her ankles, if I'm not
So
mistaken.
she doesn't want the sober link. She doesn't want the scram.
That's what she
That
relayed to
leaves
me.
with only one other option. I don't think she wants that either.
I
No.
don't think so.
No, I've gotten really flexible with whatever you want.
Okay. Good answer.
Anybody addressing me, that was like the smartest thing I've heard today. All right.
Good answer. Other than that, Your Honor, she is looking forward to putting this matter behind her. She's willing to go through the terms of probation. She's trying to work with Secretary of State to be able to be eligible to get her driver's license back. But other than that, Your Honor, she would like you to adopt the recommendation, please.
Mr. Newska, anything else? Anything you want to tell me, man?
I'm trying my best to do whatever you tell me to do.
Okay. All right.
That's
Well,
my
she is
story. I'm sticking with that.
Okay. Okay. Court calls the case. The people versus Christina Laramore.
Assistant Public Defender Brian J. Craig on behalf of Christina Laraway. Ms. Laraway, will you state your name for the record, please?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Christina Laraway.
Thank you. Your Honor, today's date and time set for a sentencing hearing and a review. I had the pleasure of speaking with Ms. Laraway in anticipation for the sentencing hearing and review. At this time, we ask that you adopt the recommendation as set forth in case number 2110467, the A and B case. We believe that is a fair and ideal resolution in the matter. And in terms of the review, my client is capable of making a payment today of $25 or paying $25 a month. And as soon as she gains employment, she can be making more substantial payments to resolve the matter ending in 0205. Is that your understanding, Ms. Laraway, how you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Very good.
Laraway, anything I'll do it this way.
Your Honor.
On the yes, go ahead, Miss.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but it's my understanding that Mr. Hendy, her grandfather is present and would like to address the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know
No,
that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Hindi? He's on the screen. You have him not named on the docket, but he's actually the victim. We weren't notified necessarily, but he's the victim in the assault and battery case. Yeah, Mr. Hendy,
Yeah.
you unmuted.
Uh,
You're good. You have
Okay.
Do you have video, or did you want to just speak to the court?
We would just like to speak to the court saying. that
Okay, go ahead,
we,
sir.
We don't have any, what do I want to say? Issues with Christina at this point. We wish her the best. Everything that's happened in the future, in the past is in the past. We're trying to work toward resolution in her life so that she did, I guess, pass her certification exam with Ross Medical School. So she's got, plus all her coursework, so she's got all that under her belt now. I told her what she probably should do is call Ross and call their placement service if they've got one, and see if they can line up or help her line up a job, and go from there so that she can become employed. I mean, that's why she went to school to begin with, and we helped her through. So we're just wishing the best for her. We're wishing that hoping that she can find a job and be productive in her life at this point.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Laraway, anything you want to say?
Yes, that I'd like to say thank you, Papa, and I love you, and thank you for getting me through this rough time. I'm sorry that it came to this and everything that happened did, but I'm just glad that we got it resolved and that we're working towards being a family again. And I'm glad that this could all work out in a decent manner. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Laraway,
Yes, Your Honor.
let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad that your grandfather's here. Why do you think I threw you in jail?
Because I was extremely disrespectful to my grandparents and I was not following your recommendations. I was not doing as you had asked. And no matter what my excuses were, that's what had to happen. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I needed some time to get my head back together and focus on what's really important.
You know, there are times that I wish I could have video of people at different times. And I'm just kind of a plain spoken kind of person, but also that as a judge. And the only way that I can describe you is, Miss Laraway, is you were a mess. I mean, in a lot of ways, you were beyond a mess. And your grandparents, I don't think anybody would have even thought twice had they just given up on you. I mean, they were trying to offer you support. At one point, they took you back into the home, and then you messed that up. And your grandfather did one of the bravest things I think that either a parent or grandparent could do. He just put his foot down and he just said no more. The remarkable thing now that as I listen to him today is that through all of that, and that was probably some of the hardest things he had to do to his granddaughter, he never stopped loving you. And that was exemplified just by what he said here today.
Well, he's more than my grandfather, Your Honor. He's raised me since I was in my mother's womb. He's my daddy.
I'm also aware of that. And then even after all you put it through, he comes here to a sentencing regarding a circumstance where you assaulted them. And all he wants to do is impart another lesson to you in life to make your life better. That's amazing. There aren't a whole lot of people, Ms. Laraway, that have it in them to have that grace.
No, Your Honor, they don't. And I want to spend as much time on this earth as I can with them. And that is part of my plan and goal is to be a family again.
You're lucky you have the opportunity.
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
On the 205 case, I think it is. I will order payments at $25 per month. When are you going to begin that?
I will be getting that either tomorrow or Friday.
Here's what I'll do. $25 a month beginning May 1st.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then every month thereafter.
Okay.
The assault and battery charge. There's not much we can do. It's $125 statutory fees. I will then order 93 days in jail, credit for the 93 that you serve.
Thank you.
Clear away. Good luck to you.
Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Randy, thank you so much, sir. Take care.
Thank you.
End today's packed court session. Defendants faced DWIs, evading arrest, probation violations, and family violence charges. The judge handed out deferred adjudications, strict conditions, and powerful life advice, from breakups and responsibility to second chances. One grandfather's heartfelt words stole the show, reminding us of the real human stakes in every case. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.